What is up, guys? Welcome back. We got to talk about what's happening with Blackstone, because Blackstone is one of the biggest REITs out there. They have a lot of real estate, but it seems like a lot of people aren't really satisfied of their investing styles. So Blackstone owns a lot of real estate. They mostly own a ton of office buildings, like these massive skyscrapers that you see in these major cities. They also own massive apartment buildings, but there's one infamous short seller on Wall Street, Muddy Waters. They were taking aim at Blackstone Mortgage Trust. In this article in Yahoo Finance, Muddy Waters is going all-out war against the Blackstone Mortgage Trust. And Muddy Waters is saying that there's a lot of rot in its books and says that the Blackstone Mortgage REIT is struggling to adapt to the new elevated interest rates. And we're also seeing a potential dividend cut next year, and that's what Muddy Waters is doing. So the biggest bet by Muddy Waters is one for Blackstone Mortgage Trust to lower dividends around Q2 of next year, which will absolutely panic a lot of the shareholders. And then lastly, we're already getting a lot of these massive buildings going default, right? Remember, this REIT has been struggling for years, but I think this is going to be the final blow. And I think prices of the mortgage REIT, in my personal opinion, will probably go down as well. Considering that Blackstone, this mortgage trust, is buying a lot of properties that you don't really want to touch. So check this out. Blackstone loads up on European real estate. You could say that this is buying the dip because German real estate is already down about 10 to 20%. And recently there's already been one major implosion, which is the Signet Group by Benko in Austria. Basically defaulted about like 5 to 7 billion bucks. It was mostly commercial real estate, by the way. So world's largest commercial property owner says that it's been more active in the region because of distress and dislocation. But here's the thing, man. Like, buying the dip on commercial real estate might sound smart, but I genuinely do not think that commercial real estate will ever bounce back. In fact, remote work, and not to mention hybrid work, is here to stay. Landlords, they are panicking because bosses and CEOs, they actually hate paying rent. I mean, we all do, right? And they're trying to cut corners and save money. Look at Schwab. Schwab mostly shut down their San Francisco headquarters by like 60, 70%. And Schwab has shut down so many offices and office employees and making them go online. They're saving $500 million a year. And this is like a great example for other CEOs and tech bros to look at it and be like, okay, I guess I could save some space. I guess I can move employees online. I guess I could do remote work or move to a cheaper city. This is causing the Blackstone Mortgage Trust to not be as great. You know, before the pandemic, commercial real estate was still kind of bumpy, but at least, it was still making money. But now it's a different story, right? I mean, look at Muddy Waters. They're like, yeah, Blackstone Mortgage Trust, I don't think they can survive 2024 because it's already been a couple years after the pandemic. Have people truly came back to the offices? Not really. And now we already have stories of like office buildings in the Bay Area, for example, selling for literally half price off. If you guys think this is just one case, well, this is a lot of buildings are being sold for this. Like the LA's AON Center. I'm sure you guys have seen this building. It's a very famous building. Let me show this on Google Maps. This building, I'm sure everyone who lives in California have seen this once. They sold for a measly $145 million, which was literally half price from the 2014 price. Think about that. Imagine you bought a property a decade ago and you still sold it for 50% off. That's how worthless right now commercial real estate is. And this is exactly what Muddy Waters is banking on. So owners of this property have sold for half what they purchased for. And many times they purchased these buildings like several years ago and they sold it for like 50 mil. I mean, I don't think this building should be only worth 50 mil. Look at how big this plot of land sits on. This is a lot of square footage just by the building itself. But now these buildings are literally selling penny for $1. And by the way, this building was sold by Blackstone. Blackstone sold this building for half price. They kind of know what's going on. So yeah, I kind of see why Muddy Waters is going all out when even Blackstone themselves are selling buildings for 50% off. And before guys leave, check out the private Discord server, guys, for some amazing stocks and especially options trades. Look at this. 7-day free trial, $20 a month after that. And we have a lot of winning trades. Sure, we got some losing trades here and there, but one of the finest trades was the SMCI calls. We made over 130%. Also, a lot of shares to add into your IRA. And trade with us, guys. Make some money with us. We're a small team, but a very powerful team. Even got video tutorials. If you have any questions, you could just simply DM me on Discord or Patreon. So check us out. See you later.